Well, I mean, I don't think I.
Alrighty, we are live. Alrighty, we are live. I'm echoing. Damn it. We are live. I'm echoing. Damn it. We are live. I'm echoing. Damn it. We are live. I am so sorry. Hang on, y'all. I created an echo loop. Still did.
Exploding.
Okay, hi. I think I'm done being silly with my audio setup. Apologies. That was horrible. Alright, let's adjust my model a little bit here. Oh, thank you, Isor Kara. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Alright, hands are moving. Hooray! Welcome! Hi! We're doing another episode of DooMing with me, Draggor. With me, I will have Xander the Blue. Hi, Xander.
Hey, how's it going?
And also Jumbles.
Hello.
We're going to talk about sci-fi stuff, including Farscape Season 3. Not a particular episode, which is very unfortunate. We just found out today that episode 16 of Season 3 was missing from Jumbles' collection.
Yeah, had no idea
Really?
it wasn't
missing. You were missing an episode?
Yeah, I got it from someone else, so I just assumed it was complete. And yeah, Draggor's talking about this episode. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Let me double check my files, and it just wasn't there.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So yeah, today we are playing... Let me actually spawn and look and see. We are playing Eon Weapons, which essentially is more classic Doom weapons with some game balance changes. And we are playing the DBAB remastered map set.
What? Dababa.
It stands for... I don't like the title of the map set.
I got
It's called Don't Be a Bitch Remastered.
I understand.
But it's a very good map set. We played this a bit before, and today I felt like it's been a while. So we're playing it again. It's got some good stuff. People were commenting earlier this was very, very Hexen themed. And
yeah,
maybe...
I just want to run around this map. I don't even want to shoot people. Cool map.
Hi.
Hello, Taya. We also have... I just lost my Discord window. We've got Rashoni, Headfoxen, and Greyfoxen with...
Well, I'm trying.
Hi.
Well, yeah, trying. There's definitely some issues going on. Mersuit Wardrobe Malfunction is playing in the server. And
Oh my.
And Spoon. But, yeah, if anyone wants to join who happens to be watching along, you can go to the website listed. There's instructions and files. It might prompt you to download a few more things, but it is all free as in beer and free as in speech to play with the rest of us. And then maybe at about the 1 hour mark, there is another new release of Doomware, the WarioWare multiplayer mod. So I'm curious to see what other games are in there, as well as what bug fixes. At this point, it's pretty cool that each week there's now a new release. It is very much under active development, which is unfortunately rare for multiplayer Doom mods these days. Even Quake Champions Doom Edition, like, a lot of work went into that, and it's largely been silent. Not saying that people have to continue to update and edit all the time, but,
But by the way, where was that website to re-download stuff, by the way?
Draggor.me/doom.
All right.
And that should help out. This is actually the map. It was me, Cyrus, and some rando that was being a bit of a dork.
Rando Calrissian.
And Team Cyrus ended up winning that skirmish. I was very pleased. But for now, I am going to pull myself Xander and Jumbles into the live chat because we're going to get pretty nerdy. In particular, we're going to talk about what perhaps could a wormhole actually look like, since it's such a topic and focal point of so much of Farscape. Well, they end up like reusing the exact same graphic because the show is in the, it's the late 90s, early aughts, so there is CGI going on for sure, but
yeah, they made the one CGI wormhole that they paste over every single episode that they need a wormhole. I mean, that's just how TV works then.
All right, I'm going to move us over and then do some audio balances.
And then no one existed ever again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Xander, Jumbles, each talk, please.
Yes. I'm talking now and saying things.
I am now talking things and saying things as well.
Whoa. Imagine that.
All right, and I am saying things as well. Chats, both hello on YouTube and as well as Twitch. Let me know how we sound. I had to do a bunch of tweaking for various reasons.
I want a spoon.
Yes, their name and image is both Spoon. They are in Spoon synchronicity. I
love it. I fragged Spoon.
Usually you use Spoon to frag food.
Maybe I should have been a spoon.
I mean,
you fragged
it is
a
the
spoon.
battle cry of the tick, so.
Yes.
God. Yes.
I never saw, I know we'll get to Farscape in a second here. I never saw season 2 of the new live action.
I didn't either. I enjoyed the first one.
The first one was a hell of a lot of fun.
And it had the guy who played crazy mask guy from Watchmen as the main villain.
Yes.
Oh.
And he's a wonderful
the tick
actor.
though?
Peter Saranofowicz.
Is that his name?
Yes.
That's not Patrick Warburton.
It isn't, but to Peter Saranofowicz's credit, he is his own version of the tick. He is not a Patrick Warburton ripoff to me in this portrayal.
Oh.
I didn't like the Warburton live action one.
Really? I thought it was great.
I saw the first episode. It just wasn't for me, I could tell.
I liked Warburton's performance. I, for the most part, didn't care overall for the series. Season 1 of the new Tick is a very enjoyable series.
Right.
It's not perfect, but it's enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
The way it builds its own internal superhero universe is they have rules. They have an internally consistent, if incredibly absurd world.
Huh.
Right? Would you agree with that, Xander?
What's that? That
they have an internally consistent weird world.
The new tick.
Yeah.
The new tick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because like
it's been a while, so but it's also like consistently like dark and weirdly grounded?
Yes.
There's a good. No, it's good. It's good.
Well, so like
congratulations,
Farscape,
Taya.
for example, is not perhaps the most internally consistent. Shall we cite the balance of power between the Scarens and the Peacekeepers?
Yeah.
Wasn't that your primary complaint, Jumbles?
I mean,
maybe not primary, but like it certainly
was
startling.
A little retconny. It was a little retconny. I mean, like, I wasn't upset about it, but it was definitely like, wait, what? You know, I mean, again, like, basically, I can't even remember names anymore. It's happening again.
Your old man brain, Mike.
Basically, Scorpius.
Oh shit!
Basically, well, actually, is the viewer. Like,
well, actually.
Oh, you thought we were so powerful? Well, actually, we're barely hanging on by a thread. I guess that's one way to retcon something.
Yeah.
So-
Let's jump to the end, because I'm far enough in Season 4, I don't want to accidentally spoil Scorpius stuff. But Season 3... Where does Season 3 end?
It ends with Talon and Grace.
Oh, it does end there. All right, yes. So... I don't know, do you think it is internally consistent with how John treats Scorpius at the end? Do you think that says more about John than it does Scorpius?
I'm thinking back. Which part?
John basically offers to leave with Scorpius.
Right.
I found that at first I didn't like it, and on recollection I enjoy it a lot. As to how obsessed over wormhole tech John is, and to a certain point he understands Scorpio's mind as like a fellow researcher, even if evil and insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely part of the arc of the whole season that they, Scorpius wants him to understand his position, and yeah,
and John
that's kind
increasingly is more insane and morally gray.
Right, yeah, it's definitely part of it. It's both, yeah, he brings John down to his level while also, coming up a little bit by having real motivations.
Yes. What was your initial reaction to the "I'm going to explain myself to you" montage?
I mean, again, it was definitely, part of it is a little lazy writing where it's, the character just talking exposition at you and retconning and stuff. But, on the other hand, it makes sense, the direction they took it was like, Scorpius basically got backed into a corner and said, "Look, John, I'm going to lay all the cons on the table because this is my last Hail Mary. And if I fail, guess what? You're next in line to deal with this shit." So, like, from that perspective, I thought it kind of made sense.
Yeah.
He had no other, he time was up. He had no other choice. His last option was just trying to recruit him, like, in earnest.
I found it... So what they do, Xander, is, long story short, Scorpius implants a neural clone into our protagonist. So we get to see the antagonist anytime. It is a wonderful utility of the writers to make this character continue to show up.
Cool.
But it literally is a neural clone. So the Scorpius in John's head evolves and changes just by being in John's head. So like they treat that as a separate but different character. I think they handle that aspect very well.
Definitely.
And so Scorpius is trying to... Aliens implant wormhole knowledge in John's brain, and Scorpius has a copy of it, but he can't get it out of this copy. So now, the real Scorpius is booting up a neural clone of our protagonist, and is using that to explain our antagonist backstory. It is such a very, very interesting framing device that they use for it.
And then, in the end, they basically go through the scene again where he says all the same shit to the real John.
Yes.
But yeah, the first time it's this weird switcheroo where it's like, oh, now the real Scorpius is going to talk to a clone of John. And yeah, it's a little ham-fisted because that's where you have Scorpius just literally, expositioning his entire back to a character that doesn't actually exist.
Yeah.
So it's really more just an excuse to have all the exposition. But it is kind of the concept was interesting that they flipped it around.
Yeah.
And yes, I love that. He's called Harvey. He has his own name by the end of the season. That the clone of Scorpius and John, has a name. And yeah, it's really interesting that the clone basically has its own agency, as a clone, like it understands it's a copy of Scorpius, but it also understands that its existence is in John's mind, and there's nothing it can do about that.
And, and it's as a thought, it is still an autonomous being.
Right. So while John has some control because it's his mind, like Scorpius, the Harvey makes its own choices about sharing information and how it wants to deal with situations because it is conscious of its own situation.
That's good.
Versus just, being, a clone that straight up will help the original Scorpius no matter what. No, that's not the case. That's a really cool
they are
thing.
legit two different people from that, just from their separate experiences.
Right.
Yes.
Good. I like that.
Yeah, that's very cool.
The wonderful silly part and part of why, like, just as I continue to watch Farscape, a comment I have almost every episode, unless it's a really bad one, is I continue to understand the intense Farscape fandom just with each new episode I watch. Because one of the things they do with Harvey and John's brain is this is still a guy that is even though he's a villain, is inherently curious about the universe. And so here he is in the mind of a new species that no one in this section of the galaxy has ever encountered, and he's going memory diving. And so when he appears, sometimes it's a World War II shtick because it's John's favorite World War II movie. Sometimes it's Western stuff. Sometimes it's memories of home. And all of the different fucking outfits and sets they do because it's, taking place in the theater of the mind. It is so silly, but it's so plausible. Like, they make it work.
Yeah, and it's kind of a two-way thing of, like, yes, the clone still has Scorpius' scientific mind, but yes, also, Harvey recognizes this is his existence, so if he gets to enjoy some of John's unique memories that, like you said, no one else in his area of the galaxy has ever experienced, like, hey, that's a bonus when you're just, a passenger in someone else's brain. It gives you something to do, right?
Yes. So. Scorpius and John, and like Scorpius is the gimp leather-clad one. So you get Scorpius in Hawaiian shirts, or you get Scorpius and John in tiny little bumper cars at the fair.
God. Yeah. Yeah, it's very bizarre. And the show is, I say this a lot, the show is at its best when it's weird.
Oh,
they do
does it
weird
get weird
better than any other sci-fi show. Which I guess segues into one of the major plot points that happens in season 3.
Yeah.
Which is that about a third of the way through the first season, the main character, John Crichton, is straight up duplicated.
Twin.
And there are, twin, duplicated, kind of cloned, but again, more like straight up carbon copied. And this proceeds for most of the season that there are two versions of the main character.
And neither is original.
Right, neither has a claim to be more original than the other. So that's a very bizarre thing to do. In a TV show in general. I've talked about this with Draggor before, that it's kind of weird. What ends up happening is the cast is split in half. And, in a certain D&D aspect of don't split the party, that doesn't happen in network TV. And it's very weird that you have, like, the A team and the B team, and, like, each episode will only have one of the teams. It doesn't usually go between the two. And then the other weird thing is there's a John Crichton on each team. So the one person who's in every episode is Crichton, but it's a different version of Crichton.
Yeah. And, like, we're talking, this happens in episode 6, and as far as Get Resolved, one of the Crichtons dies, and that's it, episode 15. So, like, you're talking basically a solid half of this season is dealing with your main cast is split, your main protagonist, there are now two of them, And not only do they hop back and forth between basically A team and B team, each one has its own ongoing arc.
Yeah,
it is
absolutely.
It is
Two parallel
ridiculous
stories.
as to how complex it actually was. It certainly assumed its audience would keep up. Which, you know, is... How many times do we say while watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? The audience isn't stupid. Please don't do that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's definitely true. I bet they lost a lot of stupid people viewers that just couldn't keep up with what the fuck was going on. Or if it was ever aired out of order, you know, that would be a big issue. You know, you really need to consume it in order, or you really aren't going to understand what's happening. And again, we're talking the 90s when, you know, fucking TV channels did whatever the fuck they want and didn't care about the art. So,
well,
you know, as
by this
opposed
point,
to
this
today,
was,
where we have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where they do whatever the fuck they want and don't care about the art.
2000, 2001 at this point?
Oh, okay. Still, though, I think the point's valid.
Hey, at least they
it aired
stopped
on
the
Sci-Fi
cheesy metal for all the action scenes. Season 1 was did not age well in music direction regard.
In a lot of ways. But like most sci-fi shows, season 2, they really found their footing and, you know, hammered it out. So the other weird thing about them being split that I just like to mention, just from a real world sense of things, is I'm sure most people have noticed this without ever thinking about it. You know, the way TV is made and you know, actors have contracts is like they're basically contractually obligated to be in every episode of the season. And as long, you know, the Screen Actor Guild rules are, if your face appears in the episode, you get paid for the episode. Like, and that's why whenever you watch sitcoms or most sci-fi shows and stuff, if there's an episode that deals with like 2 characters, there will always be a scene at the beginning of the end where all the characters in the show are like in one room talking. It's not because it's cliche and stupid, it's because every character has to show their face at least once in the episode, because that's how like Hollywood accounting works.
So I don't think this was an American production at all. This was Australian/New Zealand.
Right. Yeah. But it just, again, it became basically a trope that you see every character in every episode of a TV show. And again, that's, you know, you might think that's because of cheesy writing. No, it's actually really more because of like legal and financial reasons. So the fact that you have this, you know, ensemble cast show where you have an episode where literally only half the cast appears and the other half doesn't even show their face for a moment to get paid is very strange. And again, it has nothing to do with the creative side of things, I bet. But it's very weird to see that. And, you know, if you've never thought of this before, you know, maybe think about it when you're watching your favorite ensemble TV show and notice how every character shows up, no matter what, even if there's no reason, in every single episode. And again, so for Farscape to not do that, it's like, well, what? What happened? Why? You know, it seems like there must be real world implications for why that happened.
Also, before the split, you also get to deal with a departing cast member.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, but also cloaked it's all because of real world things. And Draggor, if you want to go on about that, because you know a lot more about it.
So I'm blanking out on the actress's name, but Zahn, Blue Alien, she ends up, long story short, uses spiritual plant powers to bring Aaron back from the brink of death, or actually dead. And it comes at great cost to Zan. So once that happens, the first chunk of season 3 is like trying to do what they can to save Zan from dying.
Yeah,
it's basically like she's going to die unless they can do very specific things. Yeah,
the last episode of season 2, she makes her sacrifice. And so for the entire like first half of season 3, Zan is in a dying state because of what she did. And yes, everyone's very concerned and wants to try to save her, just to be clear.
And they get weird merge intercepted with another ship because wormholes.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool episode.
That
Pair
was.
of episodes.
And, you know, there's a lot of conflict in it. The details of what goes on there doesn't matter too much, other than only one of the two merged ships are going to survive. Of course, it is Moya.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of plot armor there. And someone has to stay behind on the other ship to make sure Moya can survive. So Zan does it. And as far as we're aware, at that point, Zan is dead. And that is very tragic. She does a bonding thing with Stark, so there's certainly some spiritual plant magic things going on there.
Yeah, and I
Because
guess
that's after we've already experienced the fact that, like, Stark. This is at least the second time Stark has rematerialized.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah.
It's hard to remember stuff for Stark for me. I really don't like the character in general.
I find him a bit annoying, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think the actor helps. You know, the fact that they didn't even do face ridges; they just did a fucking mask. There's a lot going on with that character not to like. But so I'm assuming she probably makes a guest spot in season 4 one way or another.
Yeah.
You know,
But
I don't think
the
that's
reason
a big spoiler.
The reason the character was written out is because the actress requested it. Going through that kind of makeup that often was causing some very severe health effects, and basically had to quit the role. Would that be different today with how, you know, makeup effects and all of that stuff has evolved? I don't know. Because I think like there was some clip stuff or voice reuse, and then I think like Virginia Hay, I believe she actually does appear in costume, in makeup for at least one or two things in season 4, but I don't have Wikipedia immediately in front of me, so I can't be 100% certain on that.
Yeah, and one thing you can notice is her costume changes.
Oh yeah,
over
when
the
she's
course
got
of
the
the
neck
show.
high
Yeah.
blue. That's where I really noticed it. I think that started in season 2.
Right. So if you know that she's having makeup issues, it's like it's really obvious that they're trying to help her through costuming.
Yes.
Oh, I just fucking BFG Taya, like right in the head, just right in the head. Felt good.
Sanitary Yeen.
So yeah, it's real unfortunate. And on the so just my thoughts on that, just from what I know about these things, I wonder if she has a metal allergy because it is blue makeup, and up until very recently, the only real way to make blue pigments was with metals. Basically, all blue pigments in the world were, you know, some sort of metal base. And so there are people in the world that have allergies to metals. My ex-wife was one of them.
Oh.
And so I wonder, you know, again, I don't know for sure, but this just lines up with what I know, that if she had a metal allergy, she would be very allergic to blue paints.
And especially if it was like mild at first and just made worse by continued use, so it was just like a threshold thing.
And that also makes sense why, you know, yeah, she could come back and do 1 or 2 episodes in season 4. You know, it just sucks, but she could do it. It wasn't going to kill her or anything. So I'm guessing that's what it is, just because it lines up. No. I don't even know where you are. I just got killed by the other spoon. So
Xander,
yeah, that's
you saw
all very unfortunate.
Interstellar, yeah?
Has Andrew been on
Sorry,
mute
what?
this whole time? He's been so quiet.
Interstellar. Oh, sorry. Interstellar.
Yeah. That was Christopher Nolan with Cooper.
I'm back. That was all right,
Yes.
guy, right? Okay.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yes, I did. Sorry, I think I nodded off.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
Don't mind. I
I'm
just was
zonked.
worried you weren't with us.
I'm having
No, I'm sorry.
medical issues, and basically, Xander, how much have you looked into proper physics depictions of phenomena in movies? AKA, does a wormhole actually fucking look like that?
That's a good question, and like I have no idea. I know Expanse looks into a lot of their shit, and they are very well known for getting a lot of their physics shit right. But I do not know what a wormhole is supposed to look like.
So first off, we need to differentiate two things. Is wormhole and black hole, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, so a black hole may be a wormhole. But
I get you.
the black hole part of a black hole is like, that it sucks in all light. So obviously it's gonna look like a black hole. But if it is also functional as a wormhole, theoretically maybe you could fly into it and fly out somewhere else. Alternatively, you could have a wormhole, kind of like in Farscape or, in most other sci-fi shows, where there's some other phenomenon that is a wormhole on its own that also is not, black in the sense that it doesn't absorb light, that you could see through it and people could see back. And that would be a very different looking phenomenon.
Sure.
Event Horizon.
Yes.
It wasn't technically correct, but just that simple Dr. Alan Grant, blanking out on his name.
Yeah, the fucking
Sam Neill
Jurassic
folding the
Park
piece
dude.
of paper and pushing the pencil through it.
Which, by the way, is science has figured out that's not how any of that works in reality. But yes, that's usually the definition.
Is that what
they
an
go with.
observer on the outside would functionally see as if peering through the hole? You're getting a 3D space spot stitched in the universe where just... Like, how is the light going into your eye is really the ultimate question.
Okay,
There's no guarantee you even see a structure.
Right. From that perspective, yes, it's still an okay analogy. Of like, yes, the direction, your world lines for your light,
Yes.
basically are traveling. I was trying to think of the right term. Are basically traveling as if, you have a folded piece of paper because, it's just this little boundary. So we kind of skipped ahead. So, the starting point for this was supposed to be, Farscape and most other sci-fi shows. How do they depict a wormhole? They depict a fucking funnel in space, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's
put some food coloring in the toilet bowl and get a camera and record.
And the common joke about those kind of special effects, and if that were how wormholes worked, is, okay, what does the wormhole look like if you're on the other side of it? Like, not through it, but like physically on the back. What does the back of the wormhole look like if it's a fucking funnel like that, It just doesn't make sense. So the reality of something like that is its shape would be a sphere, which some movies and TV gets right. Yes, Event Horizon has the sphere. I think doesn't Expanse show it as a sphere. But basically,
no. Expanse has
ring.
I mean, I don't want to spoil it.
The ring,
yes,
right. Which, I guess if you're doing like a Stargate type thing where the ring is a device, that could make sense. But yeah, if there were like a natural assisted wormhole, it would be a sphere. And furthermore, like, yes, you could theoretically look into that sphere, and you would be looking out the sphere that is the other side, right? So it's a wormhole. It has an entrance and an exit, or, two entry points. Yeah. And each of those entry points would be a sphere. So looking through one sphere, you would be looking out the other sphere, which is very strange, but does make sense.
And then, does that act as a reversing hiding mirror? So if you had two observers on each side of it, they wouldn't see each other because they're seeing the other side of the wormhole.
So, yes, theoretically, that there's a lot of blind spots in theory.
Yeah.
Depending on where you and the other person are standing, either on the same side of the wormhole or on opposite ends of the wormhole. There's a lot of blind spots just because, light is being bent. And it's not that there's a blind spot and that you could never see a spot, but again, it's all relative, right, to the way you're facing. So, depending where you are on the other end of the wormhole, I would have to position myself on my end of the wormhole in order to see you. So, I'm going to have to spectate and pull up this video. The other cool thing is, which I'm kind of surprised that we're able to visualize this the way we are. It blew me away the first time I saw this video. What happens when you go into the wormhole? What do you see? And apparently that's calculable.
Really?
Yeah. And so basically, if you're basically standing on the edge of the wormhole, you actually have this warped space view where if you look behind you, you're seeing the universe you're coming from, and if you look in front of you, you see the universe you're going into, but technically you're standing between them. And you actually can see this weird border of where that is.
Like a straight line or a gradient?
Well, yeah, at some point there is a line. There's basically a circle around you that acts as the border, right? The sphere is the wormhole, but as you're passing through it, there will be this circular line that is the border.
Sure.
But the other really fucking weird part is if you're not looking at those edges or those borders, and you're just basically looking in the vector you're going, say you're going into it, on a radial line, and you're, looking in the direction you're going, you won't really see any distortion. You will pass from one universe to the other, and you won't, to you, it will literally look like you just took, 2 steps. There's no crazy, Stargate tunnel bullshit or anything. No. You're just...
What's the equivalent of what does time travel look like in Looper? One plank unit of time, you're not there. The next plank unit of time, you are there.
One blinky Bruce Willis coming up.
Yeah. Well, and so an outside observer would see you walk into the sphere. And again, if they had the right perspective, they would see you walk out the other side, if they could see that light coming through. So here, let me find this video, because anybody that's interested in this should watch this video that actually has the rendering of how this works.
I want to see that.
It's very, very cool. And now I need to multitask.
Good luck.
When did Star Trek start fucking with wormholes? They did it with TNG, right?
Mostly, yeah.
It was the main plot point in one of the other ones because they had the station by one, right?
That's Deep Space Nine.
Yeah,
right.
That's what I'm saying.
And again, that's a very stereotypical vortex wormhole. Which,
I know.
Not how that would look. Again, what's on the other side then?
Didn't they once do an alternate perspective of it, or no?
They did tons
they were
of
reusing
shots.
The footage.
Well, they did lots of shots of inside, where it was this crazy electrical blue place that they were flying through, which again is so weird in that that's just not at all how that works. You would just be stepping through it and you'd be there. There's no journey inside.
And well, if you're talking about The Deep Space
Well, then
Nine
why are you
wormhole
gonna
in
hire artists for your art
well,
department?
yes. In the Deep Space Nine case, though, that is an artificial wormhole created by crazy advanced timeless aliens. So they at least get the space magic excuse of they can make it look like whatever the fuck they
True.
want.
Oh, space magic.
I mean, to some extent, sure, but really, again, like, no.
Well,
there's no such thing as a vortex in space because where's the vortex going? That's not how that works. If there was a vortex, well, again, like, okay, so even if there was a vortex in space, it would end up looking like a sphere because, like, where is your vortex going? Your vortex is going into some kind of extra dimensional space. Okay, well, where would that be located in your three-dimensional space? It would be the center of your phenomenon, ergo, it would be a sphere anyways.
Yeah, but it's easier to draw 2D-based shit.
Yeah, maybe I'm weird in that, like, I want unrealistic portrayals in shows so that I have a better show.
Well, and the point, and especially why you would do that, especially back in the 90s, is you're trying to convey something to a layman audience that's more about the story than about the science.
Was.
Right. How many times do you want to have your characters explaining that that's what a wormhole looks like because the layperson just can't connect those dots?
Yeah. I think the first time I heard about it was in DS9.
Right. Well, and to be fully clear, like, this gets back to what we talked about last time with FTL in general, that these things probably are not physically possible without, like, type 2 civilization levels of technology.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So again, like, do they exist in nature? Probably not at all, ever, or at least not on a macro scale.
That was always from Mr. Plopoulos, physics teacher in high school. Could macroscopic quantum tunneling happen? Technically. What's the statistical likelihood of it having happened for the first time? The age of the universe isn't old enough for it to have happened yet.
Nah.
Right.
And we keep finding out the universe is older than we thought it was.
Interesting.
What was that, Xander?
Oh, they didn't teach us physics in high school when I was growing up.
Oh, yeah. You got it bad.
Oh, yeah, public school.
we
went to public school, but we went to good public schools.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We were very fortunate with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew someone who worked in public schools, and just like the fucking budget they had just because they had better houses was insane.
Yes.
I mean, that's the reality of it, yes.
Uh-huh. All the kids had like
Zan the Blue.
The blue, yeah.
So the other half of this conversation that we went by was, so there's the black hole side of things.
Yeah.
That, a black hole could be a wormhole. A black hole could be a lot of things, right?
Like, we literally don't know. We don't know what's going on inside of the event horizon. We can only guess.
Right, with good math, but in the end, it's a guess. So first of all, we should talk about that. Like, black holes exist. They are real. They are out there. We have detected them. And if you are living under a rock, you may not know that we took a picture of one a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So they're there. They're fucking there. They're real.
They're
actually, I guess a little bit of a history lesson was, they were theoretical before we detected them. And even when we, I think even up until when we were kids, technically they were still theoretical.
I think so.
Proven.
I believe we lived through. Well, we lived through also Hawking radiation going from being proven to being detected.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Hawking radiation was a big one, too. So the big thing so the picture is obviously big proof. The other big proof that black holes exist is if you look at the orbit of stars in the center of the Milky Way, they're orbiting something that's supermassive. And,
and the math of the mass of that thing means it has an event horizon.
Wow. Oh, okay. So one, yes, it's so massive and in such a space that the math says it has to be a black hole. And secondly, we don't see anything there. So like, okay, well, that would be a black hole, right?
Well, not just that we don't see anything there. We made certain predictions of where things should be and where we shouldn't be able to see them, and then do the light curving around. We're like, all right, this mass must be this big. It must be a black hole of this size, which means we should be able to see on the other side of it in this way and angle. And we did.
Yeah. So it's like black holes are real and they exist, and there's a big one at the center of the galaxy, and there's a big one at the center of pretty much every galaxy. That is stuff we have learned over the last 20, 30 years. So we know they're real, and we know we're on the right track when we're talking about them and we're theorizing about them. The best depiction of a black hole in a movie is in the movie Interstellar.
Yes.
That is basically what a black hole looks like. And what was crazy is, that movie came out before we took the picture of the black hole. And when we took the picture, it looked like the one in Interstellar. It really did.
Well, and so to its credit, like, the key thing to point out is physicist Kip Thorne was a consultant on the movie and was a consultant with the group. Like, they brought an actual physicist to work on the model and simulator, because that wasn't an artistic, like, it was done up in post, but the way they came to the conclusion of what they were going to make the black hole in Interstellar look like, they modeled it and simulated it. And they brought in physicists to help simulate it. And so by making this fucking movie, it actually ended up helping out physics predictions, because they got to test some ideas with a better simulator than they've ever had.
That's funny.
Yeah. And again, the best part is it all ended up being right, because we finally get a picture, and that's exactly what it looks like. So if you've seen the picture, and if you haven't, maybe pull it up on Google really quick of the one from Interstellar. It kind of looks like it has a ring around it, but then like there's kind of the ring kind of goes in every direction, and it's weird. It's all bendy and stuff.
The accretion disk.
Well, okay, so yes, so it's assumed that most black holes do spin, because most things spin, right?
I thought they confirmed the spin. Did they not?
They probably did. I mean, from what I know, a non-spinning black hole is actually such a special case. It's like, again, it's like it probably just doesn't exist, because again, like, things spin in space. Like, how many things out there just have no spin?
Yeah,
they spinning.
So,
damn it, Xander.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna finish that quote.
Good.
But yeah.
Thank you.
I would, but I won't. But yeah, so they are spinning. So yeah, so like there is an accretion disk, and like as matter falls into a black hole, it can get caught in semi-stable orbits, similar to a ring, right? A planetary ring. The ring is, along the equator and rotates along the axis of rotation as the planet in the same direction, right? Because that's physics. So the same thing with the black hole, right? If there's an accretion disk, it's going to be in the plane, of the spinning, and it's going to rotate in the same direction as the black hole. Most likely. Unless like a really massive object came at it the wrong way, which is possible. But, generally it'll all spin in the same way. So here's where it gets really fucking weird. The gravity is so intense around a black hole that you can see the back side of the ring from the front side. Like, imagine if you were looking at Saturn, like you see in the sky, and, you see the ring go in front, but instead of seeing the ring go behind it, you see it go behind it because space is warping that hard.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what you're seeing with all those weird, like, different rings in different directions.
Yeah.
No, there's only really one ring, and it's again, kind of like a planetary ring, just around the rotation. But light and gravity is bent so heavily that you're actually seeing that ring multiple times from different angles, because the light is bent so drastically. Which is very cool. And again, they predicted that with Interstellar, and that's all very true. When you look at the real image of the wormhole, or of the black hole, it's the same thing. Like, it's not as drastic. It looks more like it's one loop, but you can see it's weirdly distorted and stuff. And again, that's not observational error. That's that's light warping around the black hole because it's so gravitationally intense.
See, this is another reason why NFT is such horse shit, and people should be just volunteering their GPU cycles to like be part of massive NASA physics simulator distributed render farms. Be like, hey, we want to simulate a picture of what it looks like to have 10 billion to the 10 billionth power atoms. This will take about 10 years and all of your video cards.
Systems when they're linking them all up and saying, hey, you're doing a good thing by folding cancer at home or whatever. Or no?
There are data crunching things where that can help, and that is probably a good thing to do.
Yeah, folding at home is probably the most useful one. The other famous one was SETI, which was a lot of wasted effort, unfortunately.
Oh,
oh no.
I mean, again, like what we know about like space and science and stuff, like, do you really think we were going to detect radio waves from fucking aliens? No, that was never going to be the
There was a movie. There was a movie. She fell
Contact.
through a hole. Yeah, there's a whole thing.
Okay.
Matthew McConaughey said you should do it.
Hey, we're back to Matthew McConaughey again. Woo!
Yep.
Right.
On that
Circle
callback,
complete.
I found the video I was looking for. It's actually better than I remembered. It's a 360 VR video on YouTube.
Oh.
So you don't need the VR. You can use your mouse and actually pan around like your view.
But you
So
can do
as-
VR, right?
I would assume so. Yeah. I assume
Xander,
YouTube
you need to
has-
load this up on the VR headset.
When it works, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
you're
like,
still dealing with that. Shit, I forgot.
so this video is basically going to have you on rails, going through the wormhole. But then, it's a 360-degree camera, so as you're on that rail, you can pan and look whichever direction you want. You can pause it, so you can see at any point in the journey what things look like. And yeah, it's a very, very cool video. There's also a second part, which I'm sure YouTube would recommend after the first one. I don't think the second part is 360, though.
Hey, you can't trust YouTube recommendations. You never know when it's going to shove some white supremacist bullshit in your face.
You're
Hey,
not
you like
wrong.
learning about the universe? Have you learned
And
about
you'll
the white
love this.
ethno-state?
Nazi
But
shit.
what about Jewish space lasers?
Oh, boy.
All right, I don't want to keep talking about this because I'm just going to get angry, but god damn it.
No.
YouTube is terrible.
It's
Hi,
true.
people on YouTube. How you doing?
It is funny how, like, if you're not careful, that you will get your next video be like, wait, why? Why did you recommend me this, YouTube? Stop.
Yeah. Taya keeps murdering me a lot. A lot. Oh my god, I am not doing well this round. But
So-
we are drawing near, so because I want to do the server reset
Oh, okay.
and I want to do some Doomware, but we got like
Well,
another 10 minutes at least.
I do have one parting thought on Interstellar.
Yeah.
That movie
fun,
was
huh?
pretty scientifically accurate up until he flies the spaceship to the black hole and dips the wing in. And my fucking eyes rolled so hard, I flipped over my whole bus.
You know, I was watching the whole thing and I'm like, where are they going? This has been pretty great so far. Okay, the difference in stress of physics between 1 foot in front of you and 1 foot behind you is so great. When you are so close, you will get literally ripped apart. Like, time dilation be damned, time is passing so differently within your body from either head to toe or front to back, like, you die. You cannot survive that. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm sure most people, spaghettification is
Yes.
what it's called.
Yet. Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
Yeah. So yeah, when they flew just a regular old spaceship up to the black hole, I was like, I thought people said this was supposed to be realistic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that was pretty
That-
upsetting. Well, I mean, again, parts of it were realistic,
Yeah, I know. Just sad.
like the black hole, but like what it looked like. But yeah, then when they approached it, was like, no.
Yeah. Oh, is that Alkali in the chat?
It is alkali.
I guess I do have one other thing I could add. If you could fly through a black hole, and it did work like a wormhole. The other really weird thing is that wormhole would go to a different universe, according to physics.
Yeah, I thought recently some of the multiverse stuff got debunked. Or at least said, like, they figured out more math. They're like, well, the previous models for it no longer work.
Clones and I fight on a hill.
I mean, sure. I mean, this gets back to the fact of.
Did you ever see The One? It's my favorite bad movie. You get
Xander,
to
we have to move. We have to DST 3K that.
And become like the ultimate version of you. It's the best. It's so stupid.
Oh, One?
The One.
The One.
Yeah, that movie
Jet
was
Li and a
hilariously
young Jason
awful.
Statham.
It's
I
wonderfully
did see
stupid.
that. It has a good happy ending though for such a terrible movie.
Yeah, it ends with a great line. I am no one's bitch.
Oh god, I didn't know that. I forgot that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Xander, we got to do that for a movie night.
Oh, it's so funny.
That
It's
needs
the
to
best.
be a DST 3K movie night.
He gets to fight himself with a slow motion spark fight. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I
They
remember
actually
that.
do The Simpsons. He picks up a motorcycle and swings it like a blade.
Yes, and crushes people with them. With motorcycles.
And now we're back
It's
to John
wonderful.
Goodman as well, Xander.
All right, yeah, Alkali has to watch Barton Fink.
That's going to happen on a socialist movie night.
Yeah.
Yeah, for anyone new watching, one of the many things myself, Xander, and Pepper Coyote does, we do last minute politics, and if you're a patron, not only do you get to listen live and hear the unedited recordings, but we do things like Socialist Movie Night, where we watch a movie and then also talk about it.
Movie night this weekend is what Alkali is saying. We'll see, I guess.
We could do one. I kind of want to plan one a little bit more in advance. So, yeah, whether it's a socialist movie night or a DST 3K, we'll figure that out. That'll get announced
Henry,
on our various Twitters.
Yeah. Our movies go from extremely smart to extremely stupid. There's no in between.
We do have to pick, I would say for Hardcore Henry, that one should be planned out sufficiently in advance because we want to advertise that one the most.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, don't you want every person alive to see Hardcore Henry?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Jumbles, have you seen Hardcore Henry?
Nope.
You haven't seen FPS, the movie?
Oh, you've told me about that, but no, I haven't.
It's wonderfully stupid.
When you have packets, you should watch FPS, the movie. Or I
really
just
is.
give you a local copy of it and you'll local play time sync to it.
It's a good time. I know there was the Doom movie, and they only did a little bit. Honestly, the whole Doom movie should have been first person.
Yes, it should have. And it would have been so much better.
It would have.
Like, would it really have been worse? Is the way I look at it.
It couldn't
true,
have been.
yeah.
Right, like it's the most generic schlock already. You might as well do something real weird and hope it works.
Yeah. Maybe
Well,
they
and
tried and
especially-
were like, we can't do it.
Well, and especially now that the new games introduce more of the lore that was written about in the Doom Bible but never got to be in the games. So
Yeah.
a lot of people are now more exposed to it.
True.
But I don't know, part of the other reason Doom exists is because of how fast-paced it is. So watching it,
I know, but what Hardcore Henry taught us is that you can still make a visual. You don't have to make it fast. I mean, yeah, it will be, but the visuals you can introduce stupidity in different ways.
well, yes, true. Alkali's asking, was a cyber demon in the Doom movie? I don't believe so. The BFG was. Because it ended up being a final battle between The Rock and Carl Urban, and it was fucking dumb.
Yeah, I guess that's the
Yeah, I
question.
just
How do you
don't
keep it
remember.
varied? Unless you change the
It was Rakesh that told me there was another
what's
like
happening?
direct to
That's all
video
waiting.
Doom movie, and like demons don't even show up until 75 minutes in.
You.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like
I could see a first-person movie doing really well with like the Star Wars idea of have as many set pieces as possible that are really
That's
different
kinda
all the
what
time.
They do with Hardcore Henry. So you'll enjoy that.
yeah,
'Cause,
you
like-
could do like a big beats greatest hits and tell the simple Doom story in a first person view, and that would probably be a great way to spend 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, because the way I think about it is like, okay, imagine the first Doom movie if it had like basically the same plot, but it was first person the whole time. Like, how boring would that view get? You gotta keep it fresh. You gotta be in new places, using the new angle.
Well, and that's why.
Or things
So
change
that
and
movie was
lighting
made
changes.
after Doom 3 came out. So because it was going after the Doom 3 style, the movie inherently was just going to be trash anyway.
That's fair.
Whereas if they were to do a movie based on the Doom 2016 game, where it's all about complex, full 3D movement, there are a lot of set pieces you can build in.
Mhm.
As
Yeah,
far as
absolutely.
like keeping things visually stunning and having it be first person the entire time.
Yeah. You don't
Right.
have to always be in red hell. Like, yeah.
Right. I think that would really help. But then from what you said, if you were doing Doom 2016, I could also see like nice quiet moments in between where like you're basically just staring at a wall with, some ambient motion. And you just have whoever, the voice of the Doom guy is just narrating over it,
Yeah.
in a gravelly voice, giving us some plot.
No,
You know,
that was the
again-
best part of Doom 2016 is they leaned into you being the silent protagonist in a way that has not brought me that much joy in a long, long time.
Oh, and again, you could do that too. It's definitely a separate idea. But just when you were saying Doom 2016, I'm like, well, somebody has to talk in that movie.
Well, yeah, it's Samuel Hayden.
I guess that's true. You could have Hayden talking to you while you're doing that stuff, which is basically what happens in the game. So there you go.
And then when you're in hell, like, you are going through, their artifacts, and sure, it's a gimmick that you're playing these demonic sermons that are pre-recorded, but I don't give a fuck. You don't got to explain it. Every so often, the Doomslayer presses a thing. You're gonna learn some history.
Well, and another, like, how often has Doom had really cool, like, hell church rooms, right? Like, they take a random room and you can tell, the aesthetic was, oh, this room was repurposed to be a hell church.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How cool could that be as an on-rails first-person cinematic experience? You could really go through, look at all that detail, have a jump scare or two.
Well, that's also, Doom 2016 made all of that so stylish and gorgeous.
Right, yes. The reality of Doom 3 was the graphics weren't there yet.
Yeah, it did interesting things, and it looked good as a horror game. I found it to be a pretty tedious, boring horror game.
I get you.
All right,
Uh,
so it is time.
Well, to be honest, the other channel just totally fucking cleared out on us. I don't know
Oh.
if you saw that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't. Rashoni's still there, so let's go back over there.
They could just join us. Yeah, or we go up there.
Hello.
Hello.
So
It's like
there's
every-
some of us left. I'm gonna
Yeah.
restart the server, and we're gonna rejoin, and we're gonna do Doomware, the mini games.
Oh no. The dreaded Doomware.
Yeah. So we're gonna see how many bug fixes there are. How much time is left on this map? I can't. 2 minutes.
Oof.
It's up to you.
I'm just gonna restart. I'm impatient.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my gourd. I am not used to this game mode at all.
Yeah.
Dude, it is so much more brutal even from like Quake.
It's a lot faster.
Ugh. I mean, it's like you
Right.
might as well not even
Rounds.
switch it over to like instant frag.
So do I go back into the server or?
Yeah, you're gonna have to press the refresh button in Doomseeker,
Oh,
but the
right, you
server
said.
name's gonna be the same, and then you're gonna double click it.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang out in spectator mode to let people connect, so it doesn't just start playing as soon as 1 or 2 people's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will not be able to join, but I will hang out.
Wait, what's this? Please make sure you are using the exact same WAD as the server. Fuck.
Yeah, you gotta update the Doomseeker WAD, which if you have real internet should only take a second.
Where's that? Where's that update?
Wait, what?
I mean, WAD Seeker, you should be able to do it with WAD Seeker. Like it should ask you or prompt you or something.
Oh, Draggor, I couldn't get in.
Right click the server and there should be something about updating or checking for WADs. Something
Find
like that.
missing WADs.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, what the heck? Doomseeker just closed itself?
It does
Oh
that at
no,
times.
it's Boomer.
Oh no, it's me.
Boomer, try join. I've got the new Doomware going. Try joining my server.
All right,
There we
tried
go. Now I'm downloading
Getting missing
it.
WADs and I couldn't get it.
I probably have
What
the
a
new
wad.
version, so let me check. Do. Sorry, it was just so nice today. How nice was it? It was so
Hey,
nice.
there we go.
I have marathon.
Who just joined?
So
Gross.
I did.
Rashoni did. Hooray. Okay.
there's a new one.
Yeah,
It's
it looks
on
like
my-
they're releasing a new one each week.
Well, that's gonna get confusing.
No, I gotta be on those updates.
This is 3 Fs.
That's as many as I got back in my high school.
Press
days.
F to RAR.
That's not illegal, right? Okay.
TMD has joined.
TMD's me. Hold on.
Oh, I think it works now.
Yay! There's a
Hooray.
Xander.
Yeah.
Do I show up as like the green dragon sprite again?
Who am I?
You are. I see a turtle thing.
I'm a spoon. I'm cool.
Yeah, you're the green dragon thingy.
Cross
the
the
road.
road.
Oh my God.
no! Cluck cluck, motherfucker!
I died.
I
Yeah,
did
really.
not.
Boo.
Oh shit! I didn't even
Oh,
move.
you're in. Cool.
Am I a Bulbasaur or something?
No, you're a Totodile.
Oh my.
I don't.
Sushi!
T. Go. I still don't know.
Oh,
what
eat anything but sushi.
Yeah,
Anything
eat-
but-
I won.
Careful. They might trick
Is there
you
any
with
way to
that.
make the type bigger?
Hey, Colossus.
Oh, I hate this
yes, but I
It's
don't
fine with
immediately
Sonic's
know how to do it.
one. It's
That's
in the
okay.
options menu, and like, Taya just showed me how to do it.
Literally nobody likes the Colossus.
I should be able to
It's
manage.
so sad. It's the sad little.
I just got the 1-up mushroom for the first time on this damn map.
My heart.
Ah, fuck. Oh, it's moving
Did
up
you
and
make
down.
it?
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
I won!
Man.
Oh no!
I failed.
I've never won
Insurmountably,
this before.
You not only did that, but you also got the one up.
Swim to the
so,
surface.
like,
No!
nice job. Oh my.
Oh, okay. Oh god, I got lucky. Fuck.
Oh,
Dang it.
I can never get that one right.
Oh my gosh, I made it! And I got the mushroom!
Oh my god! It's just. This is like a birthday party where we're just letting you.
By the way, Boomer, I have your
Mr. One
volume
Up here.
turned
Oh, I
very
see.
down because you are blowing out the mic hard.
Who is?
Boomer,
I keep resetting it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, hold on.
you gotta do some local recordings and tests to figure out what's going on.
The thing is, I did that yesterday. It was fine. I think it changes server to server. I don't know. I'll fix it after this. Actually, I'll fix it now. This is the worst game.
Uh,
All right, sound check.
Yay, Mash-O-Meter!
I did it.
Fuck.
All right.
The stream hasn't updated with the new game.
How does this sound now?
Oh,
See how the-
crap.
oh no.
Let's see, what's going on? Now I think it is.
Okay.
Are we good?
Wait,
damn
oh,
it.
I see. It's lava or it's water.
Yeah, you have like a split second to do it.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Which were what? Oh.
Am I dead
What?
already?
Wow.
I think I
Hey,
am.
I made.
Sweet.
No, I didn't. I fucked
Did I do it?
Damn it.
Xander, are you still alive?
I think
No, I'm
so.
alive. It's me.
I was alive.
It's me and me alone. And now I'm
What?
dead.
What? How'd I fail? I was fine.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh well.
Wow.
Yay.
Everyone made it. Wow. Thanks, Headvoxen. Survive.
Survive.
Oh no, Mecha John
Oh
Romero.
no, Hitler's here.
No, those are John Romero's.
That's not Hitler.
Oh, the Romeros.
It's just
Okay.
Romero.
Ah, damn it.
All right. Can you check sound right now?
Oh.
Can check what?
Okay. We're
Oh, that
boxing.
answers the question.
Yeah.
Boy, this ain't looking good.
Oh jeez. What?
Oh, come
Doom in a Doom game? What's this bullshit?
Man, you're like in for me right now, Draggor. You killed me like twice in a row. In 10
Hmm.
seconds, no less.
Oh.
No.
Oh, son of a. Yay.
I failed. What do you mean I failed?
Uh oh, here we go. Shoot a buck. Oh no.
No, a duck.
A duck.
Okay, a
not
duck.
A duck, you quack. Damn it.
Damn it.
Ah,
I can barely read.
Aha! You missed the mushroom.
God, this is just not my day. Like,
It's
technology
me,
is
Mario,
becoming-
motherfucker.
This is hysterical.
I Tokyo drifted.
Oh my god.
So I think what I'm
Tokyo
going to do, because Anthrocon just announced that they are virtual, so I'm going to submit some stuff, and I think I'm going to put in, try and get as many people to do it. I'm going to put in a little competitive bracket for Doomware.
oh my
Cool.
god.
Right.
Ah, I gotta eat the chocolate.
chocolate.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, you got to eat the chocolate.
Oh, the freaking
thought I did it.
course.
Bye.
Yeah.
25 seconds.
Oh no, I was so
Hey,
close.
You're spiked. See you next time.
Ah,
No!
fuck.
What hit
In the
me?
lava.
Damn it.
The ceiling, evidently.
No, I think I just got too close to the spinny blades.
Oh, no, it said you were squished.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh. What? No.
Oh, eat bees.
Wait, what?
I really hope I got that right.
What's the question?
What?
You had to do the
I don't
color
know.
match Simon Says of the Keiko Demons.
Where? What?
50
Okay.
ticks.
Oh,
fuck! I
was there
was
something?
not paying attention. Wow.
Math. No,
Hi,
no,
Cyber Demon.
no,
Ah!
no, no, no,
Whoa, whoa,
no.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I
You did it,
died.
Draggor.
Yay,
Yay!
Alright, I'm resetting my mic. Is my mic sounding good now?
Oh my god.
Say something again.
Something again.
No.
No.
Still crackly.
Correctly? Okay.
Like,
Um,
your gain is so high, or it is so close to your mouth, and you are being so loud, you are blowing it out. I currently have you on at, like...
Alright, there.
Oh no, we're playing again. Oh no, I survived!
Hey.
Alright.
Hello, Asher Dragoon. Mine metal.
Mine mithril.
Wait, mithril.
Mithril.
What's that?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Metal that only exists in Lord of the Rings, but that's not important right now. Oh, hi guys.
Survive.
Just don't die. Kill people, though.
Damn it! Oh hey, we got Coronox back.
Heyo. Oh yeah. All right.
What? Damn it.
Oh my badgie.
What?
Gotta go fast.
Oh shit! Rings. Grab that brass ring, Dragger.
I am Scorpio Sky.
Hey, I died.
Boo.
Literally, is that where wrestling got too meta for you, Xander?
Oh, I was laughing my ass off. Like, how'd I die? I don't think I got hit by anything.
Boo 342. What a fella.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
I died.
Do I have walking through each other on?
Definitely up that one.
I think so.
I didn't
yeah.
seem to steer in the direction
Yeah.
I was aiming, which was strange.
Woo!
I need to get my jump button.
I
so
felt
can
that one my
spam.
whole arm.
Rainbow Road.
It is a road. It is a rainbow road.
Son
See,
of a-
this is where
son
we
of
go
a
sliding
child.
on the gay bacon.
Gay bacon. More gay bacon.
So long, Gay Bacon.
I drove off
Oh,
the
fuck!
road.
Bye.
Just like real life.
No,
No,
it's like
Xander,
the,
bad.
Impression Ted
Ah,
Kennedy.
Yeah.
fuck! I drew off the road. Drew off the road. Okay.
I too drew off the road.
It's like those sour fruit roll-up things that have like the rainbow pattern.
Am I even going there? Oh shit! I turned around. I'm going backwards. Oh,
No.
oh no!
You
Terrible.
fucked up. You fucked up.
I still didn't make it back.
All right.
Oh man.
Climb the
everyone's
Colossus.
Oh,
favorite.
this day can't get any worse. At least it's not raining.
Oh man, my system's chugging. Interestingly.
Is it chugging bits?
Chugging
In
bit.
Washington, it's rained for the last 4 days straight.
I thought that's
Wow.
like normal for Washington.
Usually not 4 days
man,
straight.
oh, damn it! I was
I can
literally
never
like
find
a
the way to
centimeter
go
away
there.
from that.
I finally found the. Please tell me
Shoot
that was
an
my
imp.
shot.
Where's Draggor?
Shut
I
up!
can't.
I fragged my own kind.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
So yeah,
Score a basketball.
I
No!
am working
Okay.
finally on getting guests lined up. The First Squared
Ah, what?
2021
What?
online
What?
convention postmortem happened yesterday, and that was stressing me out. That is now done, and I can put a little bit more effort back into this thing.
Excuse me.
How did I not survive that? I was far
It
away from
spat
it.
fire at you.
Yeah, it's an
Okay.
explosion.
Yeah.
Weird.
I'm
didn't
doing
see
very
us
poorly
do
after
anything.
winning the last one.
Good job.
I couldn't read that.
It said, "Don't equip your BFG 9000," and this says,
Gotcha.
"Kill
Oh
Ned
my God,
Flanders."
Flanders!
Oh, come on. How did I fail that one?
Oh yeah, drink energy drink.
There's a drink.
Yeah! Rondo, king of the juice.
What about me and my blue collar? Juice Springsteen.
Bingo, bingo,
Fuck
bingo, bingo,
Bruce
bingo, bingo, bingo,
Springsteen.
bingo, bingo.
Yeah, I agree.
My
It is-
computer was called Super Bingo still.
In the middle. Meet me in the middle. Right
Fuck
in
you,
my ass.
Bruce Springsteen. You fucking.
You met me in the middle.
You fucking drunk driving asshole.
So I'm gonna get a drink right now.
Wait, what's use?
Right
E.
click.
Right click?
E.
Oh, okay.
It's right click for me.
Oh, well.
Right click?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the beach. Go.
Storm the beach of Normandy.
Stepping on the beach.
What?
Stand on a beach. Every day
Yeah.
I'm stepping on a beach.
I got
Bye.
there. Wow.
Oh, I failed to blow my brains out.
And you
I
won.
glitched it.
Oof.
Now
Oh,
clean your weapon.
I'm good at this game.
And
I'm
then I
not
pulled
winning
out my
this.
gun.
Splort.
Yay!
This
Rub
is
the
going
bean.
double-handed on my clicks.
All right, you guys.
Oh man.
Bye bye.
Nice.
Yay.
Oh,
I
that
got
was
second
fun.
place. What?
Yeah, I did not do well.
Oh, shit. All right, Draggor, I think I'm gonna head out.
Bye,
was
Xander.
Bye,
Yeah,
Xander.
we're gonna do some kind of movie night
Bye.
this coming weekend. I
Yeah.
hope the server is alive by then. It should be. I'm gonna
Sounds
prod
good.
Martini about it.
Yep, we'll do.
Oh God.
Oh,
All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Take it easy.
Bye. We
What?
got a new
Nice
person in
spell.
here. We've got a non-foxer.
Ah,
I survived. Yeah.
I did somehow.
Yippee! You did it.
I did not start pressing jump soon enough.
Yeah, no. The thing is, I have my jump button mapped to mouse 4 because I'm a pro doomer. Look out behind you.
Freaking peanut butter jelly time gif.
I don't know if it's gonna be after this or not. It was last week, but Tiller and Isaac,
I'm on fire.
they are various performers. Isaac is a phenomenal singer. They do a lot of improv. So if you've been to MFF, you've probably seen them, and they are good. They have been doing, during this lockdown, a Twitch stream called Budget Record Night, where they get and play and talk about records that cost, I don't understand why I got squished there, records that cost $1.
Nice.
Cool.
Damn it. Oh, God, fuck this mini game, damn it.
It's so scary.
You got spooky skeleton.
I spooked myself.
I spook myself.
Oh, fuck. That's the furthest I ever made it.
No, who stole my mushroom, you fuck?
Hey, round 2. The squeakquel.
No, couldn't make that jump, damn it.
Didn't jump. Wow.
That was sad.
I hate the platforming.
But yeah, Budget Record Night. If I'm not still streaming by then, check them out. It's either going to be on Tiller or Isaac's Twitch channel. But I'm going to try to go. We've got 38 more minutes to make it to 7. So I don't know if we're going to keep doing this the whole time or if I'm going to restart the server one more time and maybe we clean up with some...
I trust you already did some jumpy.
We have not done jumpy bullshit. So I might restart the server and get some Instagib jumpy bullshit going.
Hell yeah. What'd you play tonight? I missed everything up until...
we did Eon Weapons and Don't Be a Bitch Remastered.
Damn it! Those are my favorites! Well, then I just would have killed everybody, so it's nice to have a reprieve.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yay!
Woo!
Alright, I'm still in this.
I didn't know what the shortcut is for that.
1. I found a Pokemans! Hooray!
My god, the Perkburn.
One of the other things, I've talked about it a whole bunch and just never got to it, was some other games that are free and open source and able to play. And there are some Quake 3 things I want to do.
Draggor!
Hi!
What up? Hey, man.
Fuck!
And we all died.
For once, everybody dies! Yoink.
Oh, what? I got stuck on the last screen.
Uh-oh.
Well, that happens.
Damn
put
it.
a note in that for Boo.
Now I've got 5 seconds to finish this mini game, and I don't think I'll make it. Nope.
Oh, shit! Okay, I'm good.
Nope.
Achievement unlocked. Tokyo Drifter.
There you go. Nope.
Damn it!
Ah.
Fuck you, Spoon.
Starboard out the beach.
They need to, like, power up the chain gunners.
Yeah, it used to be very difficult to do that one, and now it's reliably easy.
Well, that's because you can get Oh no!
Oh, come on.
Wow.
They made that one harder. They buffed that. Outcharge your laser. Goodbye.
Woo!
I don't understand how that game works.
You charge your laser and shoot. Watch out for Romero. Hey, say hi to Romero. No. There you go.
I already died.
Oof.
Oh, I want chocolate.
Did you say chocolate?
Yes.
Chocolate! Alright, you're all dead. Alright, good game.
Asher says, have not made it to MFF yet, only been to FWA and Fur Reality. Very sad about Fur Reality. I hope it's more of an on hiatus and that they do make a return. I hope they are not, in fact, completely gone. But as of right now, Fur Reality is not happening.
Of all the ones I think they would have gone full digital, Fur Reality was near the top. Just by virtue of name. Yoink.
It depends on hotel contracts and finances and other stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that go into it that aren't just, is there a pandemic or not?
Yeah.
Oh, abandoned ship.
Hey, I made it.
I am so angry.
Anakin Skywalker somehow leading after that one. Oh, red.
Asher says, Fur Reality is on hiatus. Poker worded it badly. Oh, poor Poker Wolf.
Oops.
One of the things that I'm doing right now, I guess I can talk about it a little bit, is if you participated in the convention game for Fur Squared this year, that system, I am currently working on integrating it with...
Nope! Draggor! Turn around, guys. 5, 6, 7, 8. I like big butts and I cannot 5. I'm counting to 25.
That was really fucking distracting, by the way.
I survived. Yeah, the con-wide game that I made for, or that I made, the programming system that I made for that. I am trying to work with Badgemeisters. I'm talking to them right now. They did some of the special card scanning stuff at Anthrohio. I don't know what other events they've done. I just know they were at Anthrohio. So I'm going to try and blend the game there. And now that Anthrocon's going to be virtual, I might try and be far too daring and try and get a little con game at Anthrocon.
Nice.
Cool.
We'll see. I'm definitely submitting panels to Anthrocon. We might talk and see if there's a way to do a variety show of some sort. Probably not, but maybe.
Screw this noise.
I fell off like a dum-dum.
Ah, I fell off.
We all fell down.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, 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 hey,
Oh,
whoa,
my spaghetti.
whoa, whoa.
Alright, we're good.
And then at some point, because Iggy and I did 1v1 golf for charity money, which was doing 1v1 Kirby's Dream Course, I won our first match. Iggy blew me out and won our second match. So we gotta have our rubber match.
Oh, the rubber.
Rubber match being the tie-breaking match.
Oh, well, I don't know my golf term. That just sounds like you're both in rubber suits while doing it, which I think makes it much more entertaining.
No, I'm not so much a rubber suit person. I just like my overall spandex stuff. Damn it!
I'm not against it. You don't have to be a rubber suit person, but to have a rubber match where you're both
No,
in rubber,
but like the rubber suits, you get so warm and icky way too much. Like, I want to like it. It's interesting. It looks cool, but as soon as I understand how comfortable it is to wear the thing, I stop liking the thing.
Of course.
So, like, there was a part of me that for a while was like, ooh, I like things that have big heels. And then I got to experience how miserable that is to your knees, and I now no longer enjoy anything with heels.
I see what you mean. It's like one thing for it to be like an aesthetic fantasy. It's another to actually experience it.
Yeah.
I thought, wait, so is this a fairly recent thing? Oh, this is it.
Damn it. But I do have my Sons of Sandler Ren Fair boots, which while they don't have heels, they have the look I like.
Right.
Yeah.
The only problem with that is it's still, I bought them, it's still leather. So if I'm going to get another boot, it needs to either not be leather or it needs to be repurposed leather.
Gotcha.
You know what they're making nowadays? Mushroom leather.
Oh,
Sure.
is it really mushroom leather though?
Yes,
Oh, shit.
it is literally fungus that can be like dried to leather consistency.
Fungus
Not
Among Us.
Among Us?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Fuck!
Mungus? What?
Hold on. Just a sec.
Underrated Pokemon.
Okay.
No, but
I'm gonna restart the
that's been a thing now.
server to.
Jumpy
What should I restart it to?
Jumpy bullshit.
Either that or just standard Quake.
I mean, we're at 6:30 right now. We got plenty of time.
Well, the folks who I was asking about Budget Record Night haven't responded, so I could just end the stream now. Or is there a mod I want to load up that I have not done in a while that works with less people? Not really.
Trying to think. Trying to think if there's any fun mods you can do offhand for LMAS, but you've already done Last Man Standing tonight.
QCDE, jumpy bullshit, here we come.
Oh, you actually did.
Okay.
Because I can just turn some bots on for that. And Jumbles, you can rejoin for that.
Hooray.
Right on.
Hooray for Bizarro.
Hooray for... Wait, don't you mean Boo Bizarro?
Boo-ray for Bizarro.
I was saying Boo-ray. Wonderful, splendorous.
Oh man.
Oh, I gotta change the server settings. Silly me.
Are they saying Hooray or Boo-ray?
Yeah, we didn't get to talk about cartoons with Xander. That makes me sad.
Oh,
Oh, there's always time for that.
there's always time for cartoons.
I fucking love cartoons.
Oh yeah?
I mean, in general.
There's a couple of
Preferably
people in the
American
chat.
ones.
Who do I see there? I see Otto Fox, hello. And then Toasty Dragon as well, also on the YouTubes. Hello.
You.
I have just the server is up, so you might have to refresh, but you should be able to join.
I see it.
I have fragged Slambert, which is a heck of a name.
Slambert. What is that even supposed to be a play on?
Some of these names are just really interesting.
Honestly, what I
Mine's
would
still
kind of want to
loading.
do is a capture the flag tournament, but it's just for like Draggor adjacent people,
There we go.
like in the vein of IDL or WDL. But I don't get along with those people because I'm an antagonistic.
I would like to do some CTF in this again. It's just one of those, you need enough people to do it.
Yeah. Well, League.
I am not seeing the server.
Really?
Yeah, I mean that's. I've been doing
No.
Doom League for Capture the Flag since like 2008. So, 3v3 is what a lot of stuff is designed for. Hi, Draggor. What's this?
No, Badgie.
Right on the snoot.
Boop the snoot! Boop the snoot!
You're faking. It's a fake. Your Joker's tricking me. I almost. Oh God. Bye.
No. Oh damn it! I forgot I was zoomed in on my stream.
Huh?
Hi.
Boop.
Bye.
You did not frag me.
No, I didn't.
Ow.
I got Panikin though. That's a frag. Hi, Panikin. I see you. Where am I?
Jumbles, do you see the server yet?
No, I don't know why.
Ow.
Hey man, guess what? You got the crown. Enjoy it.
I know. I think Slambert's a bot.
Oh, Slambert is a bot. Yes. Ow, Slamberto.
Oh no, am I banned for refreshing too much?
Oh, possible.
Bye.
That was a horrible
Ow.
jump.
Yeah, I mean you jumped right into it. Hey, I hear you. I heard someone go. Oh, there's stuff down there. Holy shnik. Ow.
I got you while
Wait.
falling.
Let me try closing Discord.
Slamber, ow.
Oh, are your packets getting gobbled?
Yum, 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 yum.
Nom nom packets.
That's my favorite anime. Yum Yum Hakusho. Ow. Oh, You just revealed who you are. Boop. Oh shit. How did that not hit? Are you also a robot? No. Shit, you are dropping packets.
I'm not.
Man, oh man. No, you're not. But Panikin is. Ah. That's it.
A non-foxer is back. Hooray.
Ow.
I will gauntlet you, Beolge. Ah, hi, man. Oh, man.
Got that reload time wrong.
Ow.
I hate when that happens.
I am playing so sloppy.
Ow.
You gotta get a little sloppy from time to time.
Sloppy Sundays.
Bring a bucket and a mop.
We're gonna get slop.
Oh my god.
Okay, behind you.
A non-foxer is
Ow.
probably really angry at me because I keep getting these magnificent shots,
Ow.
but only on them.
Yeah, I haven't even encountered a non-fox yet. Oh, bye. Ow, bye.
Ow.
Ow. Was that 3 in a row for you, Draggor?
What?
Was that 3 shots, 3 kills for that?
Yeah.
Like, you went pop, pop, pop on that.
Correct.
Watching people, I mean...
No, I did not miss in between those.
Ow.
Yeah, so-
Or if I did, it happened so quickly I don't remember.
No,
Whew,
when
talk
you-
about a
when
tight
you went
game.
Bye, like, you sounded like NSYNC the way you dropped him like that.
No, it was 3 in a row of turning the corner and just pulling that trigger
Bam,
right
bam,
before I
bam.
even knew what I was seeing. Let's make
Yeah,
it jumpy
that's how it
bullshit.
goes. Like, that scene happened in American Sniper, starring Chris Kyle as the American Sniper. Like, he was talking about how I learned how to be a sniper when I played Doom. I'm lying, of course. Bloop, bloop. Hey! Catch. That didn't work. Come on. That's it. Ah!
Oh no! We are
Well,
getting
well,
destroyed!
Danger! Will Robinson. Bye. Ah!
Ow.
That'll do. Uh-oh, Draggor suddenly became a threat. Anon, sorry. Whoever you are. Ah! Hold on. Oh my god, the bouncy pads didn't spawn for me.
Woo.
I don't see them, but I know they're there. Ah,
Like
hello.
skeet shooting. Ah, skeet,
Oh right,
skeet, skeet.
I've had weapon drop on this entire time.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all the same weapon. If it's all the same to you, it's all the same to me. Ah! Take it to the bridge.
A non-foxer has been getting some sweet, sweet revenge on me.
Revenge is sweet, but it don't rot your teeth. Oh, what is that? Is that a corpse? Okay.
You flew around and found out!
I did. Very much so.
Hey man, what up, D? Wait, you're fake. No, you're not.
I am not doing well.
Turns out Draggor was not the imposter. Ah!
No, I actually watched it jump off the goddamn edge. I don't know how it happened, but that's the result.
This isn't the edge. This is longest yard.
Living on the edge.
Something's wrong with the world today. Don't know what it is.
Dude, have you seen that music video lately?
I haven't actually.
Have they changed it?
Yeah, no, there's actually a bit where it shows a young guy like dressing up as a chick.
Oh.
I'm just like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, was this topical back then and now?
Something was wrong with the world back then too, and something's certainly wrong with the world today. But I think we all know what it is. Capitalism.
Ah, poop.
Yeah, it starts with an R and rhymes with ublicans.
No, but Democrats are a problem too.
Democrats
I mean,
are
yeah.
better, dog. Like Hey,
There's a reason it's called Status Quo Joe.
I thought it was Diamond Mumbly Joe.
I love how your clone keeps throwing themselves off the cliff.
I know, it's not helping. Damn it.
I mean, it's distracting and funny, but not useful.
I like this crosshair feature. It's done wonders for me.
Ow.
Boink. Boink. Shaboop. Oh, man. Pointer.
So on Reddit, there's the Age Like Milk subreddit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just typically tweets that, you know, are literally contradicted within days.
Yeah.
And, you know, usually it's like Republican talking point bullshit a lot. You know, because a lot of front page subreddits like that just get politicized. So it was pretty jarring when the top post yesterday was a Jeffrey Edick tweet saying, yes, Joe Biden can walk upstairs.
Oops.
What?
Wow.
You didn't see that Joe Biden tripped walking upstairs yesterday?
No.
Like 3 times in a row.
3 times in a row.
But it was very clearly windy.
Yeah, it was that. Oh,
And like there was some gusts
there.
of wind that hit me in my car the other day that almost sent me into another lane, so I can
Yeah.
understand that.
Teddy Roosevelt would have fallen down the stairs. Falling down the stairs like a badass.
You know what the funniest thing about Teddy Roosevelt is?
He has a badger.
Everyone thinks everyone pictures him as this like manly badass, which I guess he was.
Isn't he short?
Oh shit!
Well, I'm not sure about that, but like as a person, like he was super goddamn autistic.
Yes.
Like, yeah, like super aspy. Like, you know, when you would read the way people would talk about him behind his back, like, oh yeah, shit has not changed.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Leave it to like actual. I don't mean to be like pedestaling it, but like, yeah, no, getting shot and still giving a speech from memory that lasts 90 minutes, that is, yeah, I mean, that is hyperfixation at its best.
Yeah.
Sir, Mr. President, you've been shot. Now I gotta give the speech, dog.
Well, I've read accounts of when he charged. What was the hill he charged up that one time he was in combat?
all of them.
And like, yeah, the story, you know, it's, you know, for a while it was renowned as this great hero story when the reality was like, no, he was like just in an autistic stupor and just ran up the fucking hill in a like, you know, in an ecstatic, you know, moment of energy.
That's
like,
that still constitutes as bravery, dog. Like,
well, no, I mean, again, I'm not knocking him. Again, he still was like an incredible person that did a lot of good things for this country compared to most. But it's just weird that the, you know, the way history whitewashes things.
okay, yeah.
And just the reality of a lot of the things he did was more motivated, yeah, not because he was this manly man, brave man. No, he was an autistic person that had trouble relating to people, and this is how he dealt with things.
That's not mutually exclusive concepts, though. That's my one.
Sure. Yes,
He wasn't
you're right.
absolutely an. He was a badass. I'm not going to call him manly man.
Well, he kind of became. Again, part of it is like he kind of became that way because he felt he couldn't relate to people. Is part of his story. Like he went out and chose to become a cowboy when he grew up. You know, being, you know, an affluent city person.
Yeah, he's from New York. One of like two cowboys from New York.
Right.
The one I haven't named yet, but I just do X+1 to make sure I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he chose to go out there and do that basically to learn to relate to people. You know. He thought it was mostly because of his city life, but the reality is it was also because of his brain chemistry.
Right, and I was going to say, like, the last thing you do to become relatable to the people in New York is become a cowboy, to be less lionizing of Roosevelt. Like, that was a bad call.
Well, I mean, you would think that, but in the end it ended up being what made him him and what made him be able to succeed in the way he did. So, you know,
I mean,
go figure.
The reason he became president is because, like, he was running New York in a not New York sort of way, and people were getting so pissed. They're like, you know what? Let's just make him vice president behind the most robust.
Well, yes, I know that too.
William McKinley, and then like, what could possibly happen to him? Then one gunman later, we suddenly got Teddy Roosevelt in charge of everything, which is what nobody wanted except for everybody.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the hilarious thing about it was like he failed upwards because people hated working with him because of his mannerisms. It's very true. It's very true.
Which was a dangerous concept for all those people in fancy suits in the Gilded Age.
No, part of it was just him as a person was like, you know, he was difficult to work with and people didn't want him around.
The one with the crown shot me. Oh man. Bye.
Ah, jeez.
The anyone. Oh. Joker's trick. Oh, I am like down by 9 right now. Shh. You many freckles. Ah. Bye. I can't, but maybe they can.
Oh, I just noticed there's a bunch of like semi-lewd posters back here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to Duke Nukem 3D.
Welcome to Duke Nukem. baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it
see,
the
I
mall
never-
level?
I never played any of the original
My
Duke Nukem.
favorite
Space
level.
Warehouse rumbles at night. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there was a fair share of. That's the game that taught me I wasn't into women.
Draggor, do you have a comment on that?
You can use the titty dancer textures, and you can paste it all over the levels as wall textures, and it's about as absurd and silly as you would expect.
As if I didn't already know. I did my speed mapping thing this weekend again. Hi, Space Rat.
It is, honestly, the editor for the build engine, for all of the problems it had, like if you solved a lot of those bugs, for doing what largely amounts to a 2D editor with various 3D hacks, you could go very, very quickly in it. And you could make things you could visualize if you stripped it down enough. Pretty well.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
I'd say the
scripting
editor
sucked.
was good.
The high tag and low tag crap was a hack. But drawing a bunch of rectangles was pretty easy.
Yeah. Speaking of rectangles,
Did someone ask a question? Is
In the
Instagib...
server, they're asking. They said, is Instagib popular now? And I'm saying, no. Not unless you're on Draggor at that hour.
Otto Foxer says melee only for the win.
Yeah, that's how I do it usually.
Yeah, I like doing that, but realizing that not everyone holds that. Hi, Draggor. Ah! Anakin! I was gonna shoot Draggor in the back with a BFG, and you made me miss my shot and throw it away like I was... What's his name? On the
Go away. Go away, Otto Foxer. You're trying to will it blend me.
oof.
Hi, Rashoni.
Don't breathe this.
Ow!
Ooh,
Shit.
Space Rat got me.
Oh, man. Boop. Ah! Hi. Bye. Oh. Oh, those are clones. Bye, none. Ah. Ah. Hey, the quad's about to come in if you're interested. Draggor.
This is the MIDI version of Toxicity, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
I was actually thinking about doing a drum cover of this song.
Bye, Draggor.
Because this was the song I actually like almost permanently damaged the cartilage in my wrist trying to play.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, no, I lost 2 months of work because I could not like grip
Yeah.
anything with my hand.
Oh, man. Oh, beans. Oh, come on.
Yeah, drumming's pretty rough on your joints if you're going at it hard.
Oh yeah, no, the worst part is that I have a digital drum kit, and back then the cymbal pad would not read correctly unless I like really focused my angle and like actually laid into it. So trying to finish that song, just playing through it, I was just gripping harder and harder on the damn drumstick to the point where I literally almost like tore my entire tendon going all the way up to my elbow.
Woof. That's not fun. Well, how does one almost tear? I know it's possible. I have no grasp of it.
Oh,
Like if you irritated it any more than you did, it would have torn.
Yeah, no, it took me like almost a year to be able to just grip stuff without any pain, but now it's to the point where I can basically do anything without any issue. It's just that if I'm not careful, I can strain it again very easily.
Oh, okay. Ow, dark. Oh man. Oh no. Oh. I am just getting.
ooh, was that a 3-for-1?
I mean, you're the only person that's been killing anyone for the past 7 kills, so maybe.
Oh my god, it gave me a goat symbol. I'm the goat.
Llama.
The goat.
No, you got a llama. That's different. Meh. Come on.
This is Doom, not Sim City.
No, it is a SimCity reference because llama's been around since like 2001 in Skulltag days. Blech. Hi. Draggor. We can work this out. We can strike a deal. Ah! Holy shit, what are you doing? You're on a warpath.
I decided to stop talking and see what would happen.
That goes against my plan. I'm supposed to keep people distracted with conversation. No. No.
Oh no.
Look,
Oh, you're not supposed
every
to
so often, I want to just shut up and play, and then sometimes this happens, and it's very nice. Because I used to do this almost nightly when I was 13.
Mm-hmm. Didn't we all? Except I neglected to do anything pertaining to aiming.
Yeah, see, I didn't really have any sort of like online gaming until I was already out the door when I was like 19.
Okay, fine. I mean, 2 can play at that game. You wanna?
Woo! All right. All right, so we got 8 more minutes. So for the folks who are still sticking around, thank you. Hello. Hi. This is my Broken Fingers 3D model. I am Draggor. This is some of the folks that play regularly. We had a greater showing earlier. The first hour is really when stuff is going down. We play different mods each week. Today was a combination of 3 different ones. We did some classic Doom with a little bit of weapon balance. This is Quake Champions Doom Edition on random maps from that. We also did some Doomware, which is a WarioWare multiplayer mod in Doom. And then once in a great while, we even play different games. I do want to revitalize that. I've got some Quake 3 mods I want to try. And there's free versions and data sets of Quake 3 that'll work for that. I do want to bring back Unreal Tournament. But if the server is going to just be that unstable, I'm not that interested, which is really unfortunate because I bought all those Unreal Tournament copies. So,
Which version?
Steam Unreal Tournament Game of the Year edition. And just the server, like the web admin, just stops working. Don't know why. So I don't know if there's like a better way I can do server hosting and be able to, you know, admin an active server. Or if it's just, it sucks and it's unfortunate. I don't know.
Ow.
Jesus.
But yeah.
Ow. Ow.
Pretending like going into quiet mode will do me anything when in fact I just suck ass at aiming. So
In Quake 2, I used to load up maps that were popular on certain servers, and then I would plant, like, I would give myself little targets, and then I would do laps around the maps while, like, rapidly turning corners and practicing hitting the targets.
Yeah, no, that was. I used to practice SSG while you were training with the railgun. I studied the super shotgun, which does fuck all for
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
changes.
Railguns are so much fun. I played a lot of rockets and rails. It wasn't the most common that it was Instagib only, which, like, as long as the railgun was a one-shot kill, it made rockets and rails interesting.
Yeah.
What was it? A lot of Lithium 2 servers in the Quake 2 days.
Oh boy. Boop! I see you. You got the frickin'.
When did Warcraft 3 came out? Would I be playing Warcraft 3 at that point?
I feel like Warcraft 3 was. Yeah, I don't know Warcraft. Hey, you're a machine. Boop. You're a. Hi, Draggor.
Oh, not Reforged. 2002.
My reign of terror is over.
Is it?
Oh,
Damn it. Yeah, I think
we would have
I
been doing
lost the zone.
StarCraft and Diablo 2 at this time period.
I was also doing that, but I still kept up
You got me.
my FPS skills because I was getting all of those Quake 2 mods. I was playing
Once
Quake 2 even when Quake 3 came out.
Yeah,
It's better than Quake 3. Well,
true.
Quake 3 is a different beast. Like, it was when they went full. We know this is our online franchise, which brings up Quake 4 and why does Quake 4 exist?
Quake 4
I
was
mean-
actually a very enjoyable single-player experience.
Yes, it was. But, like, that's what Doom is for. Like, Quake became, like, the whole thing of Quake 3 was like, yeah, we're making Quake, like, our multiplayer franchise. And then they just said, nah, never mind, Quake 4 exists. Bye.
Yeah, the reason Quake 4 ultimately sucked was they didn't pair the multiplayer aspect with it correctly.
Yeah.
Because, like, everyone expected, even though you're getting the single player, the expectation is this is a Twitch shooter and multiplayer should be good and it should be easy to mod.
Exactly. That was the following of it. But then they bounced back with, like, Quake, whatever the franchise became after that.
That was a
so I'll
2-for-1.
give
That was
credit.
hot.
Yeah, it was. Nice shot, pal. Boop, come on. Come on. That's a robot. Stop shooting them. All right. Boop. Ah.
Ooh. Okay,
Okay.
wowzers. I have had several good showings in a row. We're going to keep playing this last map, and in the next 3 minutes, I do believe Budget Record Night is going to be up next at 7 p.m. Central, hosted by Isaac and Tiller. One of them may not be available tonight, and it might only be one of them hosting. I don't remember. But assuming one of them is doing a thing, we will raid into there.
Okie dokie.
And yeah,
Yeah, I'll probably be wrapping up my stream here too.
I have
not
not been this much in the zone for Instagib in a while.
Hell yeah.
And I'm using a wireless mouse. Like, I'm committing many, many sinful acts.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, you're doing fine for all the sins you've committed, so I guess, like, sin away.
Ow.
Ah,
Boxler with the melee again.
You what?
Autofox, I think, is going melee all the way.
Oh, Otto Foxer. I heard something else.
A non-fox.
Oh, Anon Fox.
There you go. Yeah, I heard something else.
This level sucks for melee only motherfuckers.
Let's oblige him. I'm going freaking melee only. I'll show them all. I see you. I see you, Anon Fox. Ah, God, lag. Oh yeah. Ah, jeez, someone else is bad faith in it. Bad
No!
faith in it.
Someone's not going all melee.
Well, no.
Someone
we-
broke the goddamn
been
social
bad, but-
contract.
What social contracts? Social contracts are made to be broken.
No, we're finishing this out on melee only.
Are we doing melee only?
Oh yeah, this is S-words only.
Okay, then I'm fine with that, because somebody killed me with a railgun.
One of the other people hasn't figured it out yet.
Yeah. Prince B is so like once somebody breaks
come
the
on.
contract, we all right, two. Peekaboo. Beep. Hello.
Careful, boys.
This is
you
the
gotta
version
pay
of the
out your
Lawnmower
heart, put
Man
in
that
the
would have been a
blender,
better
hit for
movie.
pay.
Oh, no.
No!
I don't know how that works. Like, if both of us get at each other at the same time with the melee, like, how does it decide who wins?
I don't know.
It's tick based. You have
See?
to be whoever got it first.
No!
At the same time, like on the same tick, you will both kill each other. Hi, Panikin.
No! All right, this is 7:01. Let me see in Twitch land where we are at. Thank you, everyone who stuck around. I don't think they're actually doing it tonight. That is unfortunate.
Wah, wah.
Well, what if we did movies
Wham,
instead?
Let's see. Did they
Hey,
respond?
Turn
Nope.
screen. Hey, what? Someone joined. Hey,
Park.
behind you. See? I help you.
Me.
But this has been DooMing with me, Draggor. These are my broken 3D model hands. We will be back next week, Sunday at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Central. Guests will be announced on the Twitter. I am at Draggor2K on Twitter. I do want to change that name at some point, but I haven't figured out what I'm changing all of my online handles to yet, just to consolidate them. And yeah, till next time, thanks everyone.
Bye.
Remember,
Night, people.
buy your shoes in the afternoon. Goodbye.
Bye.